Hello friends, today again I am before you with the model answer of yesterday's question. So now let us see what was the question and what can be the model answer for that. Yesterday we gave a theoretical question because we are giving one theoretical question and one case study. So now let us see what was the question and what can be the model answer for that. Now the question is, empathy without competence is charity. Competence without empathy is cold efficiency. Discuss how a balance of empathy and professional capability is vital for public service delivery, especially for marginalized. Now, see the here. I mean, I keep on constantly telling. I have also given writing tips also. So first, we have to basically explain the relationship between empathy and competence for a bureaucrat or for a civil servant. What is empathy, what is competence, and how both are related for a good bureaucrat. Then we have to quote in our support of this thing certain examples, some ethical thinkers, some reports, and then finally we have to conclude, give a very positive and futuristic conclusion. So now let us see how this answer can be written, accommodating all these points. Now, effective public service requires a judicious blend of empathy. Now, what is empathy? The ability to understand others' suffering. So, this we have explained in the first paragraph. Ability to understand others' suffering and competence. Now, what is competence? The ability to respond with skill and efficiency. So, effective public service, that is effective government service, requires a judicious blend of empathy, that is the ability to understand other sufferings, and competence, the ability to respond with skill and efficiency. So this is what is basically sum and substance of this whole question or the answer which we are going to explain in subsequent sentences or subsequent paras. Now, when empathy exists without capability, it results in well-meaning but ineffective charity, because an incompetent person definitely will not be able to deliver anything. Even if he will sympathize with the marginalized, he will not be able to deliver anything. And if you are, if the civil servant is having only empathy and no efficiency, then he will not deliver anything. And if he is having efficiency and no sympathy, he may neglect the demands or requirements of marginalized, because he will not understand their sufferings or grievances. So, when empathy exists without capability, it results in well-meaning but ineffective charity. Conversely, pure competence without emotional sensitivity, and empathy is one and same thing, leads to bureaucratic coldness. That is, you will not be able to understand what is the requirement of a marginalized section of society, what are their sufferings, what are their feelings, and then accordingly you will not be able to help them basically. Now, Mahatma Gandhi's principle, here we are quoting Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi's principle of Antyodaya emphasized service to most vulnerable, demanding both heartfelt concern and responsible action. So here we are quoting Mahatma Gandhi's Antyodaya. Then again we are quoting another ethical thinker, Amartya Sen. Amartya Sen's capability approach furthers this by asserting that governance must enhance real freedoms, not merely deliver resources. So Amartya Sen, what he has told, that actual governance or real governance should make the capabilities of the individuals better. It should not only dole out various money or various resources. So, and the capability, how it can be improved? By long-term interventions of education, health, technical training, skill upgradation, etc. So that was the concept of Amartya Sen. So that we are quoting. Then again another very important thinker we are quoting, Daniel Goleman's. Now, Daniel Goleman's emotional intelligence framework reinforces that empathy enhances leadership and decision making, especially in welfare delivery. So, empathy is very, very important when there is a welfare delivery, and welfare will be for whom? For poorest of the poor or the poor sections of society, for marginalized sections of society. So, empathy is very, very important as far as welfare delivery is concerned, because empathy is not that important for tendering or procurement or all those things, but definitely for welfare schemes, for welfare delivery, it's very, very important. Now we are quoting some administrators, some good civil servants who are very renowned. S.R. Sankaran, he is known for Dalit upliftment. Kiran Bedi, she is known for prison reforms. So basically, uh, uh, these kind of things, when they come, when they have competence also, they have empathy also. So this kind of examples can be quoted. Then another document we are quoting, second administrative reforms commission report. So this is again a very important document. Now this advocates citizen-centric governance, which depends on both emotional insight and institutional ability. So on the other hand, one has to be empathetic, on the other hand, one has to be able and competent. So that is supported by second ARC report also. So thus, in conclusion, we can conclude ethical and effective governance must combine emotional intelligence with professional acumen. Professional acumen, again, ability or ability to do, to ensure inclusive and humane public service. So this completes the answer for yesterday's question. Now today we will take up one case study which we will be answering tomorrow. So now let us see what case study we are taking today. Now this is the case study. I will read it for you. A sting video showing a bureaucrat taking bribes goes viral. It's a deep fake. As ethics officer, how do you conduct a fair inquiry without prejudicing public trust? Now, I can just tell all the viewers, see, some of the case studies are current affairs related also. This is one such case study which we will deal, because see, nowadays deepfake videos are quite popular or quite in circulation on social media and other platforms. So this kind of thing, I mean, basically is also related to current affairs. So ethics related with current affairs. This such that case study. I will read it once again for you. A sting video showing a bureaucrat taking bribes goes viral. It's a deep fake. As ethics officer, how do you conduct a fair inquiry without prejudicing public trust? Now, this is the case study which will be giving the model answer tomorrow. And thanks a lot for watching today's video. Again, we will meet tomorrow for with the model answer for the today's case study. And tomorrow again we will take up one theoretical question, because in alternate days we are taking up this. So and I can again tell you, our target is by October end, we will be completing about 100 case studies and 100 questions from theoretical questions for part A. And most of the questions are almost all the questions which I have selected are probable questions, or at least to some extent, definitely they will be because this has been selected basing on PYQs of recent years, particularly last 5 to 6 years, because a lot of pattern changing and indirect questions have started coming, and also current affairs related questions have started coming. So all these things we have done. So I hope that these videos are quite useful. Now, if you want it to make further useful, you can advise me in comments, and then I will accordingly, if required, further we will improve upon. So thanks a lot for watching today's video. Tomorrow again we will meet with the answer for the today's case study. Thank you one and all.